Welcome to Steve Areno's Magic School. Today, it's the Ancient Hieroglyphics from Egypt. And they are going to let me know the card that my volunteer is about to choose. Excellent. So we have the cards here, and we can show the audience. It's an ordinary deck of cards. There we go. And now, audience member, you just give me any number from 1 to 7, say. And the volunteer says 7. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix these cards all up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now we turn them over. And whichever card is face down is the one we'll go with. Okay, here we go. There we go. The first face down card, and it goes at the entrance to the tomb. There we go. And now it's about to reveal to all of us, anybody here, what this card is. Nobody knows what it is. So it has to go into the tomb. There it goes. You see that it's sliding in? And now for the revelation of the card. See, the card is in the tomb, and it is the 9 of clubs. Let's check. Ooh, powerful magic from ancient Egypt. How'd you like to learn how to do that? All right, so here's what you're going to do. It takes a bit of preparation, just this part here, because it's an ordinary deck of cards, but this is a fun prop that you're going to make and you'll be able to use. Here we go. What you're going to do is you're going to get yourself a regular 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and then it's going to fold like that. So what you want to do is measure from this side over 10 centimeters, okay? And from this side you're going to, and then you fold that over like that, all right? And then bring it back up, and from this side measure in 6.5 centimeters, and then you're going to fold it, and I fold it backwards, fold it the opposite way, so you're going to end up having like a Z or a Z, right? All right, so that it folds up like this, and don't use this side, that's the back, because you want right here where your fold is to be pretty much in the center. And then you can see what I've done here. I've written a different card, just for to be different, the 2 of spades. And I wrote it right where it folds so that when it opens up, it looks like that. And then inside here, that's where you're going to put all your squiggles and stuff like that. All right? So if you want to start by doing the square, that's the important part. So I got a random card, because I don't want to ruin a good card. So you just put that in about the center, about here. Okay? Put four little dots. And then you're done with that card, put it away. Where the 4 dots are, you're going to make a square. All right? Now, this is supposed to look like Egypt, so what I did was, I Google imaged hieroglyphics. And then I just looked at them, and then I kind of made some squiggles and stuff. All right? So you do that too. So if this is the pyramids, I'm going to make a pyramid up here. All right, and then the important part is don't mess with anything that's like outside your 2 of spades here, okay? So you'll, where the end of it comes in, you can do anything you want, like that. So you just put in all kinds of things, but just make sure you check to make sure that you haven't gone into the 2 of spades thing, okay? So that's it, and one last thing. Right, so you can actually see where the square is. Get yourself safety scissors, and if you're young, you want to get your parents to do this part. And you just go in there and you just cut off the tiniest little sliver, just big enough to fit inside that square, like that. So that now you have a little slit there, okay? And now, after you've done all your drawings, everything, you're ready to go. So let's get ready and we'll show you how it works. Get rid of all that. you have to prepare the deck. So this is the two of spades. So you're going to actually be forcing that card onto your spectator. So what you do is you put it on the top of the deck. All right? And this is like a flip over fold force that I got out of a book many, many years ago. So what you do is, if you just keep turning this over and over and over again, if you have an even number, when you're done folding, you just spread the deck. If you have an odd number, you got to flip it over at the end. I'll show you what I mean. So here's the card, okay? So say somebody says 2. You go 1, 2, and you say we're just going to fan them till we come to a card which is face down. And it's going to be our card. Let's try it again. Say it's 5, that's the odd number. So you just take some off, turn them over, then you go a little further, 2, and a little further, 3, and a little further, 4, and a little further, 5, and that was an odd number, so you turn it over, and you fan out till you come to a face down card. The 2 of spades. That's how this force works, okay? So once you have it, you get rid of all the cards, and you can make up any kind of stories about, you don't have to have Egypt, you can make any other kind of story and make your drawings go with that. If you wanted to make it Africa or Alaska or whatever, South America or Canada, okay? Have an igloo. Oh, did I say that? Hang on. So you have the card, make sure you don't look at it, that's the other thing. So the audience member can put it down. You can have them pull it right out of the deck and put it down. They can look at it if they want to, or in the case where nobody knows because of Egypt, the magic is going to happen and nobody's going to know the card. So then, what I talked about was the tomb. So there we go, and we're going to go inside the tomb. All right? And you just go in about halfway or a little further than halfway, and then you fold it over. And you can hold it up like this and show everybody that the hieroglyphics say the card is the 2 of spades, and then you can pull it out and show everybody. Magic. So this one here, once you have made this takes a lot of work, but this is beforehand. For your presentation for your audience, you just have to practice this force. Do it over and over again until you remember. If it's an even number, I just flip them over and then spread. If it's an odd number, flip them over, turn it over, and spread. Practice it a bunch of times till you get really comfortable with that, okay? And then you'll have a wonderful trick because you practiced. Because practice makes magic.